Welcome to Monroe, Louisiana, Malone Stadium, home to the ULM Warhawks, and fans have been getting ready for this one pretty much all week. We've got a terrific matchup for you today, rich in pageantry and tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic clash. As we'll see, the Judicials taking on a team from the Sun Belt, the UL Monroe Warhawks. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the Judicials ready to get this thing started and open the season. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. So Louisiana Monroe's offense will get first crack at it today. And David, we'll see whether this running back has the ability to elevate his game and really become a star in this offense.
Yeah, he's still developing. You know, I think when you watch him, you say, oh, he's still learning the vision and how to play the running back spot. And I think you leave him, Jesse, going, I want a little bit more. I want more consistency, more big plays, so this offense can really take off.
I think the coaching staff, I think the fans know for the future of this program, they need to upgrade at the position. They'll try to do that in recruiting or the portal. But for right now, today, this guy has to be able to make plays when his opportunities show up.
Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Got a man. It's Godfrey. Knocked down immediately, but a big gain down to the 45. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
And just nowhere to go with the football for that quarterback. The defense in a nickel, they had extra DBs on the field, doing a nice job in the back end covering, and just no receivers able to get open.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
And the Warhawks will line it up on 1st and 10. They'll try the run. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield. It's Godfrey. Headed to the end zone. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Warhawks! They draw first blood, and that is exactly what you want to open the season with a drive like that.
Well, you know this offensive coordinator scripts his opening 10, 15 plays, and he didn't even need that. They went 9 plays and scored a touchdown. Everything working perfectly. They look like a well-oiled machine early in this game offensively.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. They march 78 yards down the field. They're set to kick it off. And you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Judicials offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing, proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this...
Oh, he's got some space. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Under fire. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
And nice answer by this defense. You give up a big play, you go take a big play. Sometimes you get down on yourselves and one play turns to two. Nice job by this defense getting a sack, creating some momentum.
The Judicials with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll power it inside with the fullback. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Completes it along the sidelines, but that'll be for no gain. And the Judicials will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Monroe has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his tight end. Let's take just a second here on the Warhawks. One of the big storylines coming into this year was the rising temperature of the coach's seat, and the process of cooling things off starts now.
Oh, I've seen...
Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. He'll get rid of it. It's caught downfield. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. The give out of the gun. Not a whole lot of room as he gets a couple inside the 30 to the 29. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Running back searching for a hole. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Warhawks are moving quickly down the field. They'll give it to the back. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. 6th play of the drive coming up. The lone back's got it. Drives into the defense, and they get him down after a pickup of 3 to the 16. They've started a pretty good drive. This will be the 7th play, but they need to convert 3rd and 5. Bring in the heat. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
Nice coverage on the back end. Great job. Nothing open right away. The QB holds the ball in the pocket, and the pass rush finally gets home. Sometimes it's the DBs doing great work. Sometimes it's the defensive lineman winning up front.
Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. And this one will be a 40-yard try from the left hash. And this one is perfect. And now the lead is even bigger. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category.
On the option. He'll toss it. And the 4th option there is to throw it in reverse, and that's what happened on that one. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Trying to get the corner. They were trying to hit the corner on that loss, but the defense refused to lose contain. Time has expired here in the quarter, and Louisiana Monroe has the edge. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. Pocket breaking down. He'll pull it down and run. And he's going to be stopped just short of the first down. He tried to get it on his own. The Judicials will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on him. First snap of this drive comes from their own 44. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. He'll do it himself. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Let's see what they find in the playbook for third and long from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. And the Warhawks will line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. He'll call for the fair catch and make it at the 14, and they'll be backed up to start this drive. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Nudges ahead for one out to the 16. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They'll run the option. And he finds enough running room, and he's marked down at the 20. And the Judicials come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. On the option. Slithers into space. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. He just has a nose for those little crevices to be able to find space, and he picks up the first down. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab.
And that's a really nice route by the wide receiver. Just understanding I got to win right now. I got to get inside of that guy, and I know I'm going to get contact. You run over the middle of the field on a slant, you're going to get hit. Nice job securing the catch, making the play.
Caught near the sticks. It's Matthews. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
And first down for the offense.
The option look. Nice job to keep it himself, find the first down marker, and move the change for this offense. The Judicials kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. He'll ride his man on the option. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. He'll keep it headed left. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. And the Judicials really need to keep this drive alive on third down. On the option. They tried to go smash mouth on third and short, and it did not work against this defense. And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. And it's no good. He missed it. Guys, that field goal could loom large. Missing an opportunity to get within a touchdown. We're still sitting on a 10-point game. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. The give on the option. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. They'll stop him just short of the first down marker on the screen. The Warhawks come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Pressure coming. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
All right, this quarterback is going to have to start playing with a clock going off in his head. He knows he cannot hold on to the football too long with players like that getting after him.
And the Warhawks will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Goes to the option. Got the first down and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. This quarterback part of their running game. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Give to the fullback. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Bought a little time, lets it go. Quickly complete. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. They'll run the screen. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. The Warhawks come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. It's complete. On the move at the 30. They've got the first down, mark it at the 26 in the waning seconds of the half.
All right, defense. It ain't working. Right? They're stringing together several first downs here. We're going to need to change this up, find something we can disrupt the quarterback and mess up this offense a little bit.
And the Warhawks will snap it on 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Godfrey. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Punts it out of the air. Tackle made at the 9-yard line after the catch. It'll be 1st and goal. The Warhawks line it up with a 1st and goal. Makes the grab on the left. Touchdown, Monroe! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half. Running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point splits the uprights. They put together a 65-yard drive for the score. And they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. Give to the fullback. And after that short game, they'll head to the locker room for halftime. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, you've had yourselves one great broadcast so far today there in Monroe. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. And just like that, let's head back to our team inside Malone Stadium.
And he'll bring it back. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They'll run the option. Quarterback on the keeper. And the ball is free on the pitch. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Touchdown, Warhawks! And they turn it into a defensive score.
And how about this defense making plays? Not only do you force the fumble, the awareness to scoop it up. Understand the difference between trying to jump on it, but pick it up and make a play. They make a play. In this offense, they have not put together a lot of scoring drives, and now they give up points on the other end. They got to get it together.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he made the extra point without problem. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Akron has been blitzed from the opening kick. And as you can see, the score right now is a lot to a little. They're trailing by 28 to Wyoming. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
The Judicials come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here.
Man, that quarterback can go. Just another guy in another system all across college football. All quarterbacks nowadays, they got so much speed, it's ridiculous.
Man, I'm telling you, that has to be exhausting for the defensive lineman trying to chase down guys like that.
It's silly because even when it's a design play and it's a design run like here, fine, but then it's scramble plays and then it's passing plays. He's always a runner, just exhausting.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Caught in the backfield, it's made. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. And the Judicials will call on their punt team. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. And the punt goes out of bounds. We'll check the spot. Think they'll have it right around the 40-yard line. Opening play of the drive from the 39. Wants to go up top on first down. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
Another sack by this defense, but how about this QB? He continues to get back up every single time, still leading his team, still staying positive, still putting them in a good position to win this football game.
And the Warhawks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay of game. Offense.
Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. And now on second down for this offense. Looking to fire. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? The Warhawks need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. And the Warhawks will try to pin them back with the punt. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play just outside the 20. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Give to the running back. Gets a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Now on the option. Oh, he's got a chance. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. The Judicials come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. He'll try to get it through the air. Escapes the sack. Quickly to the tight end. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Sends it back in motion. Looking for space. It's O'Neal. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Under fire. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
Man, this defense has played so well, and this offense, they've struggled. They haven't executed greatly. They're going to have to do it against a really good defense who continues to apply pressure. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback a little better.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Wide open downfield. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. A famous writer once said, most men lead lives of quiet desperation. Here is a desperate move, going for it on 4th down, trailing by double figures. This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move, it's 1st and 10. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Oh, they're after him. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
And the Judicials have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. The Judicials send out the punt unit. That leg is staying loose, already the 5th kick of the night. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. The give on the inside. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete. The Warhawks come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Looking to throw on 3rd. They're working that left side. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Punt is in the air. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Motion from the back. Here comes the option. He's stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying and have had very little success. We've reached the end of the period, and it's Louisiana Monroe out front. They've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. They'll try to get outside. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. And the Judicials need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. On 4th down, looking to pass. Here comes the heat. And he's sacked. A big play on 4th down to stop this drive.
Well, and at this point of the game, in the second half, down 3 possessions, you're not punting anymore, right? Every 4th down you're going to be going for, regardless of where you are in the field. The problem is, defense knows it too, so they're going to play call accordingly. That time, they had a better play call on. They execute. It's just been that kind of day for this offense.
They'll leave it with the lone back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. Here's the heat. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. All right, guys, let's take a minute and talk about the Warhawks. Given the unrest surrounding this guy's future as the head coach, this would be a great way to get the season started.
Man, you want all the momentum you can get, and you want to quiet people down. You don't want it to get louder. The louder those murmurs talk about hot seat, and you have a tendency to lose your football team. It's a distraction. You have to talk about it all the time. So always nice, Palmer, to get off on the right foot.
You just got to be able to drown out the outcome.
And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
The defense has been so dominant up front. You've seen it in these passing situations. That now the 7th sack of the game.
And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. He boomed it through, a 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Duke is darn near putting up video game numbers offensively, and the result is a comfortable lead for the Blue Devils on the scoreboard.
And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Gets the back moving, running with the fullback. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets him up to the 24. Kept it on the ground last time. Let's see if they go back to it on 2nd down. They'll leave it with him. Makes it past the marker. Moves up to the 34-yard line. Give him a 10-yard pickup. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Might as well give it to him again. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. He'll pull it on the read. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line.
When you're a defensive guy and you want to fire in and you want to go hit the quarterback, but you know if I fire in, he's just going to give the football up, you got to be patient. You got to understand what your responsibility is. Then you see when he keeps the football, you got to go tag him. But the problem is these guys are such good athletes. They're so hard to catch once they do pull the football. But it's kind of like the hidden hat trick. You know, where's the ball? It's underneath this one. No, I picked this one up. No, it's gone. It's underneath this one. Nope, there it is. It's gone.
On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Incomplete pass, and the defense comes up big, and they take over. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Creates a little room. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. And the Warhawks with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. He's got it on the right. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. Wants to throw on third down. Quickly out to the tight end. He'll come through on third down as he's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. Gets it out fast. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They'll move the wide receiver. Handoff to the lone back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on third and long from the 22. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his back in the middle. And that'll not only be a first down, it'll be first and goal from the 7. The Warhawks are marching down the field. A first down run in the red zone. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. See if they can get it done on second and goal. Tries again to get it in. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. This offense has converted twice on third down on this drive. A third time would put him in the end zone. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And this kicker has had a busy night. The field goal unit is out there for the third time. Absolutely perfect. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. From inside the 10, here he comes. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. They'll put this one in play, first snap of the drive from the 25. Fullback's got it. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. To the air on second down. Fires to the wideout. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Now the play fake. Buys a little time. Trying to escape and get it himself. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. The Judicials come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's made.
And listen, the defense playing really conservative, right? You got the lead, but here's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get sacks. I got to get to the quarterback. Like, I got to make sure I'm getting him, knocking him off the spot. Padding my stats, by the way. Got a lot of sacks late in games when we had a big lead, but that's okay. That's what you're supposed to do. Keep competing, defense.
And the Judicials are at the line looking to convert on third and short. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Extending the play. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, second and 7. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All 3 phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you. Put up a bunch of points and win by a lot of points.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.